You get to create worlds, you get to design characters, crazy machines. There's always something to like about it, you know? My mother and father met and married in Nigeria. My dad was an ex-priest. My mum was a nurse. I have a twin brother and an older brother. We moved to Ireland when I was 4. He wanted us to have a better life, I think, because Nigeria wasn't the most stable of countries at the time. Must have been hard on my mum. My dad liked to write stories, mainly about his experience in Africa as a priest. My mother's side, she liked to draw pictures of landscapes. She taught me the very early basics of drawing. My older brother, he was very into his battle comics. They're really vivid covers on those. A warlord was just a very nice image to have on the front, and it gave you a taste of what to expect inside. Commando comics, a large part of the inspiration for me to do illustration. I read a lot of 2000 AD from the age of probably 11 onwards. So I really like Judge Dredd, Rogue Trooper, the guys that work in that, Greg Staples, Simon Bisley, Dylan Teague. The craft, the workmanship is amazing. They just blew my mind. I suppose growing up, I was always doing portraits or just little bits of work for people I knew or people who knew me. First proper illustration that I managed to make any money out of was a commission I got for Chip Shop in Cork. It's called Dino's. It sounds a bit strange, but it was a watercolor painting. I think they paid me pennies for it, but I was happy to get any kind of interest at all at the time, you know. I reached a certain age when I was working as a chemist, and you know, I wasn't as happy as I would have liked to have been with it, and so I guess that probably contributed to me making the move to pursue illustration. I think it would be a terrible thing for me to leave the traditional media of pencil and actual physical paint behind. There's a lot to be learned. Kind of helps streamline your process, I guess. Myself and a couple of friends from this life drawing class, it's traditional every year to do an exhibition of our work, obsessed with robots and cyborgs and spaceships and things. This influence is from growing up watching things like RoboCop, like any kind of sci-fi movies. I just thought I'd subvert the idea of life drawing, which is quite serious, with something like a robot arm. It's mostly private commissions, but also done quite a few fan magazines, creator-driven comics. I suppose going back to my early experience with comics, I suppose that provides inspiration because I want to be as good as those guys. And I like the idea of finishing something that I put a lot of work into and I'm proud of at the end of. Why not? There's a lot to love about that.